right, hey, shalom, shalom. Before I get started, as always, I want to give all praise to our power, Yahweh, Bahasham, Yahweh Shai, Bahasham, Rachaha Kwadash. Double honors to the apostles and the elders of Great Millstone, and salutation and blessings to the hopeful elect scattered throughout the four winds of the earth that believe wholeheartedly in the true doctrine that's being pushed throughout the four winds of the earth. We're on hope of mercy and salvation during the time of Jacob's trouble, as well as when Yahweh Shai returns to the planet Earth. All right. I wanted to go in on this false doctrine that the head of the IUIC, Bishop Nathaniel, or Bishop Nathaniel Alaga, the rhetoric that he spewed out on that 4-hour I don't even want to call it a class, but I guess it's a class, and all kind of videos have come up, of course by the men of Great Millstone, all right, because we're the only ones through the spirit and power of Yahweh Bashim Yahweh Shai, raising up our elders, the leaders, all right, to show us how to rightly divide this word of truth and be in the defense of the gospel, all right, beginning with the apostles and the elders of Great Millstone, all right. They've shown us throughout the years, man, there is no respect of persons. And out of all the Israelite groups out there, if you're honest with yourself, all right, if you're honest, we're the only group who live by that, as Yahweh lives by it. Yahweh Bahasham Yahweh Shai, all right, as he told us to, all right. There ain't no respect to person in judgment, man. When you off, you off, all right. And we all know what Nate said. After we have Esau for 1,000 years in captivity, all right. Now this is 1,000 years in the kingdom of heaven. This ain't 1,000 years, how it is now, all right. This is gonna be the kingdom of heaven 1,000 years, all right. So we're gonna experience a full 24 hours within the day. All right, it ain't gonna be going back. It ain't gonna be going by fast as it is now. All right, the whole vibration of the earth is gonna be changed. All right, and for a man that has been around as long as Bishop Nathaniel Alaga, and for him to spew that we will be taken down again after 1,000 years by Esau, that ain't nothing but Jehovah wickedness doctrine. I remember in the world, this is before the truth, I got a cousin. She married which he was a cool dude, but he was a Jehovah Witness pastor, Jake. And every time they came around, they used to try to teach them scriptures, man. And we used to be sitting around, back in the world, a lot of, we used to, do nigga shit. I'll just say it like that. And while they teaching, she's at the table, it's going, and she'll show us in the scriptures 1,000 years, and then Satan gonna be loosed. And then it's gonna start over again. I'm just roughly remembering what she used to say, or what she said this particular time. And I remember her saying that after 1,000 years, it's gonna start all over again. And I was thinking to myself, even back in the world, I was like, well, what's the fucking point? What's the point if if it's gonna go back to paradise and then go back to the devil ruling again, or Satan. You know, she didn't know nothing about Esau, Edom, or none of that. But this whole shit that Nate said reminded me of that. And now, having the true knowledge from Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahushua through the men that he set up to teach us, there's no fucking way, all right? There's no way, and there's no scripture to prove what Nate pulled out his ass, because that's exactly where he pulled it from, right out his ass, man. And I got one chapter, and not even all the and there's like brothers been going in, brothers, you know, been coming with all kind of angles on how Esau gonna be able to do that, you know, and proving in the scriptures he won't be able to do that. Because we not going to be mortal men in the kingdom of heaven, man. All right? Once the missiles drop and the elect are beamed up, death is swallowed up in victory. That alone kills what the hell Nate is talking about. Because if Esau is going to take us over, that means we're going to have to die again. All right? So that's bullshit. It's total nonsense. And there's many scriptures to cut that. Many scriptures to cut that, man. You know? Zechariah, the 12th chapter. All right? Where it speaks about we're going to be as the angels of the Most High. And the feeble amongst us is going to be like King David. King David was so bad that Saul wanted to kill him because all the women was cheering for David when he came back into the city. All right, King David was so bad. Saul, he wanted 100 foreskins for his daughter's hand in marriage, and King David brought him back double. Okay, that's how bad King David was, and the feeble amongst Israel is going to be as bad as King David. Okay? When you read about so many examples, man, the judges. Okay? Gideon and his 300. All right? Joab, who else? Jephthah, the mighty man of King David. When they put to flight them Edomites in the Valley of Salt, okay, they killed thousands upon thousands of Edomites, man. Okay, and we didn't have weapons like Esau had. Like Esau has created this to this day. We was down there with swords, spears, axes, okay? So for anybody to believe what Nate said is totally out of their mind, all right? And I'm gonna read this because this is another aspect or some more scriptural proof that will never happen. Okay, once we're delivered and Esau goes down, that's it for him. He's not gonna rise. He's not gonna be plotting and scheming. Okay, he ain't gonna have time to plot and scheme because he gonna be having whips across his back. All right, he gonna be having taskmasters fucking his ass up. He gonna be getting plagued in his mind. Okay. The scriptures say that our hearts shall meditate terrors. Esau ain't gonna have time to think about taking us over, man. All he gonna be thinking about is trying not to get his ass whooped. Being the most perfect slave. He don't want no lashes. You know? So, without any further ado, we're going to go to the book of Isaiah, the 4th chapter. All right? The key point is the 5th and the 6th verse, but I'm going to start at the 2nd verse, okay? Because this is in the kingdom. This is when we will dwell safely. This is when the Lord shall show his mercy, all right? Which he's showing his mercy now, but he's going, man, the kingdom ain't no way Esau going to, get with Gog and Magog. That's Esau, and they finna, they in the, because they not even going to be close to our quarters. They're going to be way out in the fucking field digging for new foundations for our sons to inhabit lands, man. They just going to be constantly digging ditches, man. Constantly digging ditches and putting down foundations. Okay? That's what they going to be constantly doing. They ain't going to be doing nothing else, man. It's amazing, man. But, hey, like I always say, rather them than us, man. Rather them niggas than us. Somebody got to play that role of the false prophet. So this is Isaiah, the 4th chapter, and the 2nd verse, all right? It says, in that day shall the branch of the Lord be beautiful and glorious, and the fruit of the earth shall be excellent and comely. For them that are escaped of Israel, all right? The earth going to go back to yielding, perfection again. It says, and it shall come to pass that he that is left in Zion and he that remaineth in Jerusalem shall be called holy, even every one that is written among the living in Jerusalem. So this is talking about the kingdom of heaven, all right? When we're established as the top nation again, the rulers, the gods of the planet Earth, all right? When the Most High gives us back our mojo, so to speak. All right? Isaiah, what is that? Isaiah 40? All right? Have thou not heard that, matter of fact, let me get that real quick, man. Let's get that, and we'll come back to this. It's amazing. These dudes don't want to rule. That's what I get out of it. They don't want to rule nothing, man. They want to stay here in Babylon and build colleges and have to fucking deal with Esau's paperwork and Esau's regulations. That's what these dudes want to do. They want the praise of men on this side. Talking about what we doing for black people. Man, fuck black people, man. It's all about the elect of the nation of Israel. Okay? Black people ain't... Nate might as well be standing next to... what's the nigga that's running for 2024 president? Malcolm Tanner. I think that's his name. The nigga from Indianapolis. Nate might as well be standing next to Malcolm Tanner and trying to run for president or vice president with this nigga, man. They ain't trying to get out of Babylon the Great. They want to stay and keep this bullshit going. When the Most High is destroying it, this place is circling the drain, man. Okay? It says right here in Isaiah 40 in let me see 40 and 28. Okay? Isaiah 40 and 28. It says, hast thou not known? Hast thou not heard that the everlasting God, Yahweh, the creator of the ends of the earth, fainteth not, neither is weary, there is no searching of his understanding. He giveth power to the faint, and to them that have no might, he increaseth strength. See, right now we have zero might. Ain't that part of one of the curses when you go to Deuteronomy 28? That we shall long for our children and have no might in our hands? Did not this devil take our children from us, separate our families, destroy our families? All right? Even back in hardcore slavery, and he's even doing it right now to this fucking day, and there's no might in your hands, man. He's doing it right now to this day with what they call CPS, Child Protective Services, to where they could send a goddamn a representative and the police to your home and take your children if they deem it unsafe. If you discipline your children, if you tell your children, no, you ain't no fucking girl, you a little boy, and you whoop his ass and you beat the demon out of him that they trying to put on him in school, all right? They could send Child Protective Services to your home, take your child, and there's no might in your hand. You can't do a goddamn thing. And if you go ham and go crazy, all right, you the angry so-called black or Latino or Native American, and they just lock your ass up, all right? See, when the Lord raises us up, we're going to be able to tear through. Ain't nobody going to be able to bring no goddamn CPS to our doorsteps talking about we need to make sure the child is safe. You think they going to do that when we got power? Man, we're going to run through every goddamn thing, man. What you think Numbers, the 23rd chapter and the 24th chapter is all about? Where it speaks about how Jacob shall do valiantly in the latter days. Okay? We've been in America too goddamn long. We've been without our power too long. So when the Lord actually power us back up, you think it's gonna be something that can be fucked with? Are you crazy? We've been longing for this. Our forefathers have longed for this time that we getting ready to be in, man. The times that we are in, man. Okay? Been longing for this, man. Captivity after captivity after captivity, regenerated after regeneration after regeneration, and we in these fucked up ass conditions because we went off. But the Lord promised us that he was going to increase our strength and our might. What you think we're going to do with it, man? We're going to do exactly what's written, what we're going to do with that might and strength, man. Okay? Scriptures say in Daniel, we're going to take the kingdom. So going back, Salakia, going back, Isaiah chapter 40, verse 29, he giveth power to the faint. Okay? Power is just that. Matter of fact, let's look that word power up. All right? Let's look this up, see what this Hebrew word is. And then we're going to go back to Isaiah 4 after these scriptures. Okay? The word power in the Hebrew in Isaiah 40 and 29. Let's pull that up. The Hebrew word is ka. All right? Ka, which means power, might, human strength, strength of angels. All right, then I quote Zechariah, the 12th chapter. All right, we shall be like the angels of the Most High, man. Here it is right here, Isaiah 40 and 29. The word power that the Lord is going to give us, we're going to have the strength of angels. All right? Power of God. All right? Strength of animals. They made that movie called Project Power. There was a scene where the dude was breaking down that pill. All right? The pill that they had to take in order to unlock what was already in that DNA. And they, as he was explaining it, they were showing, like he was playing a man that can run as fast as a cheetah. And they would show a cheetah running. You know? The different capabilities the animals have, we're gonna have, but even greater than that. All right? How you think King David was able to kill a lion? How you think Samson was able to kill a lion? Okay? You try to kill a lion today, you're going to be dinner, man. Okay? It says, perhaps an extinct animal, exact meanings which Esau already gave the proper definition. The power of angels, the power of God, all right? This is the power that the elect will receive from Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai when that time comes. Especially in the kingdom of heaven, we're going to have it, all right? We're going to have it, okay? Back in Isaiah 40:29, he giveth power to the faint, and to them that have no might, he increaseth strength. Even the youths shall faint and be weary. Just look at Jake in the fighting world. Young, athletic, full of youth, can fight his ass off, but they still get weary. They still faint. All right? The young men shall utterly fall. Okay? But they that wait upon the Lord shall renew their strength. They shall mount up with wings as eagles. We're going to be able to fly. Esau can't fly. We're going to be able to fly, man. We're going to be able to shoot laser beams not only out of our hands, we're going to be able to emit it out of our eyeballs, man. Like Cyclops. That's found in the book of Micah, the 4th chapter, 13th verse. When the Lord said he was going to make our horns iron and our hooves brass. And when you look up that word horn, all right, it goes back to the Hebrew word, I forget the Hebrew word, but it means to be able to emit beams, to radiate, all right, to emit rays from our bodies, man, all right, something like Raiden, you know, when you play video games, like the fighting games, Street Fighter, how Ryu and Ken was able to emit those fireballs. Liu Kang in Mortal Kombat, how he was able to shoot fireballs from his hand. All right? Raiden, how he was able to shoot lightning from his hands, man. This is the type of power we're going to have. All right? It says, but they that wait upon the Lord shall renew their strength. They shall mount up with wings as eagles. They shall run and not be weary, and they shall walk and not faint. Meaning we ain't gonna have a problem. You know, Jake run for a little bit, he get gassed. We ain't gonna never get tired. All right? We ain't gonna never get tired. We gonna be real Supermen on the planet Earth. All through the spirit and power of Yahweh Bahasham Yahweh Shai. Ain't no way no mortal ass Edomite gonna be able to take us down. Matter of fact, Isaiah the 14th chapter, all right, even where it says, is this the man? He's gonna be greatly despised in the kingdom, you know, and we're gonna boast. Well, man, this weak motherfucker had us all fucked up. He tore up the whole earth. This little frail piece of shit, pale demon. Ain't no way, man. Let's go back to Isaiah 4. Let's get it. There's so many scriptures that just shooting through my mind right now, man. Okay? And that's just dealing with us individually, us physically. The power that we're gonna have. We even gonna have an Air Force. We finna read about it, man. All right? So I left off at verse 3. It says, and it shall come to pass that he that is left in Zion, and he that remaineth in Jerusalem shall be called holy, even everyone that is written among the living in Jerusalem. Again, the kingdom of heaven is what this is talking about. All right? Because those that are written amongst the living are those that Yahweh Shai is coming to deliver. Okay? And I pray that I'm one of those men, man. Okay? You know how much fun that's going. Oh, Jeremiah the 16th chapter. I shall call for fishers, and they shall fish them. Then shall I call for hunters, and they shall hunt them. All right? That word hunt goes back to the Hebrew word that means for sport. All right? It's going to be a sport hunting these heathens, these Edomites down, and slapping their ass in chains and marching their ass throughout the planet Earth, wherever they hiding, getting them from where they hiding to march their ass back to the headquarters, which is Jerusalem. All right? However we're going to do it, but we're going to come back down and we're going to put everybody into slavery, man. That's going to be fun. All right? We're going to be 100% gods on the planet Earth at that point. Okay? Lowercase g. Powers, as we were in the beginning. But this time, we're going to know both good and evil. So that's going to make us complete. All right? It says, verse 4, when the Lord shall have washed away the filth of the daughters of Zion, ultimately it was the Most High who made them filthy, our women, but who put these policies and these laws and gave our women all this goddamn liberty to where they just filthy now? Esau. So you mean to tell me he gonna be able to take us back down, bring war against us, and have our women filthy again? Hell no. The Most High finna clean us up. All right? It says, when the Lord shall have washed away the filth of the daughters of Zion, and shall have purged, and shall have purged the blood of Jerusalem from the midst thereof by the spirit of judgment and by the spirit of burning. All right? Here's the key points. Okay? And the Lord will create upon every dwelling place of Mount Zion, everywhere Israel dwells. All right? Everywhere a son of the Most High dwells. All right? This is what the Lord is going to create. And upon her assemblies, everywhere we assemble, the high holy days. Okay? A cloud and a smoke by day, and the shining of a flaming fire by night. For upon all the glory shall be a defense. And what is that talking about? That's talking about what this devil is terrified of. Is what he calls so-called UFOs, which are the chariots of Israel. Not only are we gonna be superhuman, but we're gonna have angelic vehicles to move around in. Okay? So how is this devil gonna make it make sense? But you can't make it make sense. Like I said earlier, that was pulled out of Nathaniel Allah or Bishop Nathaniel Allah. All right? He pulled that right out of his ass. Okay? The man is lifted up with so much pride. It's gonna be sad. All right? When the Lord do something. Well, it really ain't gonna be sad because he's being warned. All right? It's gonna put the fear in a lot of you jakes out there, man. When the Lord makes something happen against that school, when he do something very drastic against those false prophets over there, all right? It's gonna put the fear in you jakes out there, man. All right? So here it is. The Lord is gonna create a chariot upon every dwelling place of Zion. All right? Who's Zion? The Israelites. All right? Every dwelling, everywhere we dwell, we're going to have a chariot sitting over where we at. At night, it's going to be lit up. Okay? Verse 6. And there shall be a tabernacle for a shadow in the daytime from the heat, and for a place of refuge, and a covert from storm and from rain. All right? So Esau can't even stop a storm from tearing his ass. You see what's happening to them Saudis, where the Lord is bringing a storm through there. You see what happened to Morocco when the Lord brought the flood through there. All right? They don't have the technology to stop a heavy storm from Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai. They just got to let it pass. They say evacuate. Shit. We going to have a chariot that's going to keep us protected. Okay? That's going to be a defense for us over all our dwelling places. Let alone we going to have spiritual power. So the IUIC and the Bishop Nate can't make it make sense what they talking about, because it don't line up with the scriptures. It's not in the scriptures what they're talking about. Okay? What lines up is what the men of Great Millstone, beginning with the apostles and elders, have been teaching. All right? That's what makes sense. Okay? It makes perfect sense. And only a demon wouldn't want that to happen. Only a demon would want to stay here under the thumb of these demon, mere mortal ass Edomites, man. Okay? So I'm gonna close it out there. That's just another little aspect, another, more biblical proof that the IUIC don't know what the hell they talking about, man. Okay? Because if Esau is going to be able to attack us, and we got divine power and divine vehicles as our defense, that means he going to be more divine than us. Don't make sense, man. It makes no sense. But hey, like I say all the time, rather them niggas than us. Call Lord Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai for this knowledge, this truth, for raising up the apostles and elders to teach us this knowledge. All right? And Lord will, he continues to keep us under the shadow of his wing, and we be those men that we read about who will do valiantly in these latter times. Lord will, this was edifying to the hopeful elect, and we on to the next video. Shalom.